Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
We are at Circuit de Monaco for the 10th race of Season 1 of the SCRL Sun Energy Whelen Euro Elite 1 division. The 21 car of Tony Newman will be leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the 29 of Derek Edison. All 24 drivers here today at Circuit de Monaco. Bulldog 67 enters this race with a 2-point lead over Tony Newman. Bulldog is starting third. This is the 10th race here in Season 1. We have 2 races to go after this. Yeah, Circuit de Monaco, not really a great track. Several hours earlier, we raced here in the Whelen Euro 2 division. And for those of you that have not watched that race, we had a repeat winner in that race. So congratulations to that driver for making history. Tony Newman here trying to make history as well by becoming the first driver to win 3 times here in the Whelen Euro 1 division. And also keep his championship's hopes alive with 2 races to go. Max Anderson, who won the last race at Hungarian O-Ring, will be starting in the 12th spot. He is trying to become the first driver to win back-to-back races here in the Whelen Euro 1 division. And that is pretty much it, really. Circuit de Monaco, not really a great track here on NR 2003, but it's on the schedule. So we'll have to just go through the race. And without any further ado, here are the most famous words in all of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
The field is rolling off. And I will say this, if a caution comes out toward the latter half of the race, we will not have a green-white checker because this track is, you can't edit the track laps because of John Norton. We will not hold a green-white checker because it will extend the race 4 laps instead of 2. So, Circuit de Monaco, one of the most well-known and famous tracks in all of the entire world, but not a very good racing quality unless you start up front. It is great to race this track on Formula 1 games, but it is not a good track to race on, period, unless you start in the back. I mean, if you start in the back. If you start up front, it's an automatic win. Tight corners. As I mentioned before, Tony Newman looking to keep his championship hopes alive, as well as become the first driver to win 3 times here in the Whelen Euro 1 division. Derek Edison starting beside him, trying to get his first win of the season and win in yet another series. "24 drivers around this tight 2-mile track. As you see, Casino de Monaco, or Monte Carlo. Off the final turn. We'll head down this long front stretch. And we are racing here at Circuit de Monaco. Off towards turn number 1. Tony Newman still battling side by side with Derek Edison. Newman trying to clear. Looks like he will, going up the hill. There's his championship contender, Bulldog 67. Came in with a 2-point lead. Remember, you get 40 points for winning, 35 for finishing second. And a drop off from that point on. So Bulldog needs this spot, but Derek Edison is not giving up on the outside. Now the inside past the fountain. You see cars scraping the guardrail, that's all right. And Bulldog will lose back to 4th. So this is a huge hit for Bulldog as Tony Newman leads him down this long, twisting set of turns. Jeff Bright moves into 3rd. This would be a career best for him. Super slow, about 30 miles an hour. Around the hotel. And under the bridge they go. Tony Newman has already pulled away. And that will probably end the race. Derek Edison the second, third, Jeff Bright, fourth, Bulldog 67, and fifth as of right now is Alexander Rowe, which would be his best finish of the season if he can maintain his spot. Battle for position between the 24 Nita HPK and the 83 Honda Vice. The HPK will move up a spot. Of course, she's a former two-time winner in this series, won at Ethlo and Kyalami. Oh, Derek Edison just scraped the wall coming off the turn. Bulldog is trying to fight Jeff Bright on the outside, which is not a place you'd want to pass. But he's trying to get a run coming down this turn. Can he clear? Looks like he will. Still battling side by side. And Bulldog will move up to third. As Tony Newman leads the first lap by a big margin. He has a 4-second lead already. And that was just the first lap. Bulldog goes wide in turn one. And can he clear the one going up the hill? We see Nina HPK is trying to join the party. Of course, as I mentioned before, she won 2 times earlier in the season. She now has, I believe, 16 wins, I believe is the number. As she's behind her longtime rival, Bulldog 67, as Jeff Bright gets a run coming off the turn. Down the hill. And it's all happening behind Tony Newman as we go to the battle for last. Mark Owens is currently in last spot. Of course, I believe the last car award is still up for grabs, the championship. Whoever gets the most last place finishes in a season will be the champion for the last car division. The driver who finishes last, of course, the most. As you see, Alexander Rowe is holding off New HPK. This will be for P5. And also, there is a carrot at the end of the championship. The driver who wins the championship, they will pick what series we do next. So Tony Newman looking to not only get another win and keep his championship hopes alive as he slides out of that turn, he's also trying to decide what series we do next. But of course, he won't be able to pick next because that will be the Euro 2 division champion who will pick first, unless that same driver supplied both drivers. There's Marcus. Oh, 51 just smacked the wall. Is there a caution? Yes, there is. Caution is out. That's the worst thing Tony Newman could see. Well, as the field catches back up, we'll take a look at the caution. Here's the cause of the caution. The number 51, Toby Fox, running in the 16th spot. Oops, actually a little bit too far ahead. There we go. Entering the turn, just goes too wide and smacks the outside guardrail. Have to go through that again. There we go. Toby Fox racing with Marcus Sachi. Fox just goes wide and he wheel hops. And just nails the guardrail. We had the same problem in the Whelen Euro 2 division race here several times. And Toby Fox is the next driver to fall victim to this turn. That's the cause of caution. Take it back to the restart. And we are back. Going to get this race restarted with 4 laps to go. We are officially at the halfway mark once we get to the line. No one is out of the race. Tony Newman is our race leader. Second is Derek Edison. Third, Jeff Bright. Fourth, Bulldog 67. Fifth, Alexander Rowe. Sixth, Nita HPK. Seventh, Honda Vice. Eighth, Hassan Oven. Ninth, Seth Ismail. And 10th is Ryan Rush. So before the caution came out, Tony Newman had a 6-second lead, and it was ruined because of the caution, because of Toby Fox spinning out in this corner right here. Now the field is right on his back bumper. Can they do anything to prevent him from becoming the first 3-time winner in series history? And I want to mention again, if the caution comes out and the race ends on a caution, that's where they'll have to finish. I will not extend this race because the green-white checkered rule does not apply here. Tony Newman leading them slowly down to the start. And we're back to racing here at Monaco. Jeff Bright pulls out, trying to pass Derek Edison on the outside. Not usually a place where you want to try and pass, but Jeff Bright's going to try it anyway. Oh, he scrapes the wall. That's going to hurt his chances. But he's not giving up. Tony Newman pulls away because of them battling. We go up the hill. Still side by side for second. And Jeff Bright appears to have... Nope, not yet. Derek Edison not giving up. As we got to keep switching between cameras. Jeff Bright with a huge run coming out of that turn. Jeff Bright takes over second place despite the damage. Down the hill. Derek Edison might lose third to Bulldog 67. This is very important. You never know when championship points could come into play. Remember, Bulldog came in here with a 2-point lead as he moves into third, but Derek Edison's not giving up either. Jeff Bright is hounding the 21 car. Still side by side for third between Bulldog and Derek Edison. We go to this tight turn, and Bulldog will get a run off the turn, and he will clear. So move our points leader up to third. Here's our 2 race leaders, Tony Newman and Jeff Bright. Jeff Bright dives it on into the kink. Nina HBK dives it on in there. She's trying to go for fourth. Can she clear? Yes, she does. So Derek Edison loses 2 spots. Actually, 3 spots in under a lap. Whoops. There we go. This track has bad cameras. Angles. Tony Newman into the trouble turn. He makes it. Jeff Bright slides coming out of the turn. Let's see if everybody else makes it. Looks like it. Tony Newman. Be 3 laps to go this time. Jeff Bright, oh, smacks the wall again. Doing everything he can trying to win here at Circuit de Monaco, one of the most famous tracks in the entire world. 3 to go for Tony Newman. And history will be his. He just has to hit his marks. A lot of single file racing back here coming out of the final turn. The HBK has moved her way into the 4th spot. She's trying to keep her streak alive. Of course, she has 2 wins here in this series. She is currently tied with Tony Newman with the most wins. Her only hope is for Jeff Bright, but Bright has fallen behind due to that damage. It is now a 1.6 second lead. Let's take a look at the fastest lap. That, of course, would be Tony Newman, who just scraped the wall. 2 minutes, 19 seconds, and 4.83. Battle for position. Here comes the 77. Diego Yepes battling Ryan Rush. Ryan Rush will easily take that spot away, at least for now. And Sid Ismail goes way wide, scraping the guardrail. As you see the casino. A lot of single file action here at this track. It can't be helped. Battle for position. Here goes the 65 Floyd Wilson battling Marcus Sachi. Sachi will, of course, be passed. There's Max Anderson, our last race winner at Hungarian O-Ring. Not faring so well here at Monaco, as a lot of people would guess. Ryan Rush into the top 10. Good run for that driver. Our Circuit de Spa last place finisher had a big crash there. Just not been faring well here in the Whelen Euro 1 division. Tony Newman continues to hold the race lead as there'll be 2 laps to go. Jeff Wright smacks the wall. And the caution is out, and that will end the race. Yep, no green-white checkered here at Monaco, so just Tony Newman just has to ride around for the next 2 laps. And this race will be his. Off the final turn, down this long stretch. And Tony Newman will take the caution. And just has to ride around for the next lap, and the race will be his. We'll take a look at the caution. Here's the cause of caution. Jeff Bright, who had smacked the wall 2 previous times in this lap, just went too wide in this turn and nails the guardrail just like Toby Fox did. His car goes sideways just a little bit, and just that small turn is what caused the caution to come out. You see the HBK sliding, and she smacks the guardrail as well. And, Derek Edison clips her, and that is pretty much it. Yep. Circuit de Monaco. Go on board with Jeff Wright. He just wheel hops it, getting too aggressive, trying to catch Tony Newman. Nails the guardrail. Bringing out the caution. That will end the race, and he will also lose 2nd place. That's the cause of the caution. We'll take you to your results. So unfortunately, that caution did in fact end the race, and there will be no green-white checkered. So Tony Newman scores his 3rd win of the season. 2nd is points leader Bulldog 67. 3rd, Jeff Bright. 4th, Han Device. 5th, Hassan Oven. 6th, Derek Edison. 7th, Alexander Rowe. 8th, New HBK. 9th, Ryan Rush. And 10th was Diego Yepes. Rest of your race results. This track is never good, and hopefully we never have to use this track ever again. We'll take you to victory lane with the number 21 car of Tony Newman. Here are your point standings after the 10th race of the season at Monaco. With his 3rd win of the season, Tony Newman has jumped back into the points lead. He has a 3-point lead over Bulldog 67. 3rd is Greg Lee, 27 points behind. 4th is Devin Anderson, 32 points behind. And 5th is Steve Larker, 36 points behind. 7th is Hassan Oven. 8th, Max Anderson. 9th, Derek Edison. And 10th is Jeff Wright. 11th is Mitchell Joey. 12th, Marcus Sachi. 13th is Nita HPK. 14th, Han Device. 15th is Diego Yepes. 16th, Tim Randolph. 17th is Mark Owens. 18th, Toby Fox. 19th, Seth Ismail. And 20th is Mohammed Zain Abdullah. 21st, Adrian Ford. 22nd, Ryan Rush. 23rd, Floyd Wilson. And last is Matt Hamill. That is your point standings at the 10th race of the season. We'll next see you at the 11th race of the season at Silverstone for the only event at that track in series history. And until we see you at Silverstone, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.